So in this video, we are going to learn about experiment number 5. The aim of the experiment is to find out the effect of different controllers on the system using MATLAB Simulink. Okay, so as we all know that we are having basically three controllers, that is P, D controller and I controller, but with various combination of this controller we will be using P controller, PD controller, PI controller and PID controller. Okay, the theoretical analysis of each and every controller we have seen in our theory class, so we will not discuss that much in detail, but what we will do, we will take one second order system and we will see the effect of each and every controller, P controller, PD controller, PI controller and PID controller on, and we will compare the result of each and every controller. Okay, so for that what we will do, we will be taking the help of MATLAB, and for that we will be going for the Simulink. So our Simulink library is already open and we have one particular blank Simulink window is open, so we will be using this as a part of simulation. So for that what we have to do, we have to take one source. Okay, so source is nothing but your step input, so you will be taking step input. Okay, next one, I will be getting output I want to see, so I will be using scope. Okay, then I have to take PID controller. It is by default it is PID, but you can use your PI controller, PD controller and P controller also over here. Okay, and another one is nothing but your transfer function, so I will be taking transfer function over here. Just wait. So you will be having one transfer function over here, so I will be taking transfer function. Again this summer block is required, so I'll be using summer block also. Okay, so these things are required over here. So first there is a step. Okay, another one is your block, this block, and this is nothing but your PID block. I will be taking letter. Okay, and this is nothing but, okay, as we all know that it is by default plus plus, so I will double click on it and I will make plus and minus. So this sign is going to be minus. I will be taking one particular transfer function. I'm randomly taking, so 20 square into 12, and let us say it is 25. Okay, so I'm connecting it over here. I will double click on it and I will be starting from 0, so it will be, okay, and this is connected over here, this is connected over here. It is a feedback control system. I will see the output. Okay, so now if I'm seeing the output will be looking like this. Okay, this one. Okay, I'm just increasing the value, so we'll be having some various values are there. We'll be having this output. Okay, right now I want to see the output in two manner, so I will be taking one scope. Okay, I will double click on this scope. Okay, and then I will be going for, not here, settings. Okay, so it will be asking for how many access is there. Okay, so it is not, right now it is not visible, but we will see one by one. Okay, so that is a display over here, so layout will be like this. Okay, on the upper side I will want to see this two. Okay, so how many ports are required, input will be, so this input I can change it over here. Number of input ports will be 2. Okay, so in the first I will use this, in the second I will use this. Okay, so that means what we want to see, on the first part we want to see the input, and in the second part we want to see the output. Okay, I'm running it, so it will be, Okay, this is your step input and this is your output, actual output. Now I want to increase the performance. Okay, so for increasing the performance, what we have to do, we will see one by one effects of controller. Okay, so I'll be taking first P controller. So in your P controller, what is the scenario? We'll be having one particular block over here. Okay, so you will be having one particular block over here. So I am taking this PID controller. In this PID controller, you will be having various types of controller. So I will choose P controller. In your P controller, what is the value of KP? Right now by default is 1. Okay, so I will be taking this 1 and I'm putting it over here. Okay, so now by default it is 1. Now I'll be taking the second one. I'm making the copy of it. Various values of P I will be putting, and I will see what is the difference of this. Okay, so this P is 1. I'm changing the value of P. Let us say 5. Okay, I'm putting over here, that is 10. Okay, I'm putting this value as 100, and I'm putting this value as, let us say, 0.5. I will run it. Okay, this is our main graph, reference input and the actual output. Okay, without controller. This is the with the help of P controller. So with the help of P controller, there is no change. Why? Because we have made P is equal to 1. It is going to be multiplied by 1 only. Now I have to see this one. Okay, so the oscillations are increased. Okay, we have changed the value of P is equal to 5. In this we have made the P is equal to 10. I will double click on it, so it will give me, so the oscillations are increased. Okay, for this we have made the value of P is equal to 100. Yes, oscillations are increased. Last one I have taken P is equal to zero point 0.5. Okay, so if you are saying P is equal to 5, okay, so those oscillations are being reduced, but you can see the steady state error is there. Okay, so what we can conclude is, if we are having Kp, if you are increasing the value of Kp, your oscillations are going to increase. Okay, this is the effect of your P controller. Now what I will do, I will use the second controller, that is nothing but your PD controller. The same system I will be taking this one. Okay, this one I will be taking, this system I will be taking. Okay, this system I will be taking. Sorry, but I will use PD controller. So I will double click on this PID controller. I will choose PD controller. So it will ask me now two things. What will be the value of Kp and what will be the value of derivative? P and Kp and Kd it will ask. Okay. So I'm writing right now, I'm making it default. Okay. Next I will have some number of configuration. It will be showing me like this. Okay, so I'll be putting some random values. Okay, let us say PD is equal to 10, it is 0.5. Okay, D is equal to, let us say, 0.5 and 10, vice versa. Okay, PD is equal to 7 and 2. I'm putting this random value. Okay, so it will be 2 and let us say 100. I'm running it. Okay, this was our original answer. Okay, so we are having this kind of a waveform. Okay, now I'm seeing this waveform PD controller. Okay, we have made the by default, so it will be the same. Now see this one. Okay, now you can see over here the steady state is reached within the lesser time. Okay, just compare it. this one, the first one without controller, and this one is with controller. So it will be, just wait, I will minimize it so you can see clearly. Okay, so the steady state is being reached at this particular point. Over here it is being reached at this point only. So that means PD controller is helping us to reach the steady state early. Similarly over here again the oscillations are being increased but the steady state is being reached earlier. For this condition again steady state. Okay, now we have, you can see, if again there will be oscillation, so we need to choose the PD and KP and KD in such a manner that you will be having a lesser oscillation. Here we have derivative, we have made the 100 but the derivative should be least as possible. Now I will be taking the third controller. The third controller is what? PI controller. So I will be changing the configuration of this controller. So it will be PI controller. By default I will be taking this two. Okay, and then I will be going for another one. So it will be this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, I'm just randomly changing the value of this 2, and let us say 10. Now 10, 2. Okay, it will be 0.5, and 100 it will be putting 2, and let us say 5, and I will run it. The previous, without any controller, you will be getting the output in this manner. Okay, let it be complete. It will show me the how it is getting completed. Okay, if I'm clicking out over here, okay, it is our original waveform. Okay, over here you will be getting the same waveform because we have made the default value. Over here you can see oscillations are being increased. The steady state is reached but the oscillations are increased. Okay, and similarly over here oscillation increase but steady state is reached and we will be having a less higher oscillations. Similarly over here, now you can see the system is unstable because the output is 0. Why? Because we have chosen the value of pi but is having a proportional constant is equal to 0.5 and integral constant is equal to 100. That is too much high. I have taken some random values only, so you can see this effect. Similarly for this again the output is reaching. Okay, so depending upon the system configuration you can take each and every controller and you have to take care while taking the value of pi and d values. The fourth controller is nothing but your PID controller. So what I will do, I will take another controller, I will change the controller, that is PID. So now there will be pi and d by default first one, then I will go for the variations. So I'm just copy pasting it. This will be it. Okay, now proportional controller, let us say I will be putting 10.5 and 0.5, 0.2 let us say, then I will be putting 10, 2 and 5. Another will be, I will be putting 0.1, 10, 10 and 20. Another one I will be putting, let us say 7, 5 and 3. I'm putting this random value. I will see it. Okay, so it is running right now. I need to see the first waveform without any controller and later on I will check with the help of controllers. So without controller the answer is this one. Now with the help of PID controller I will see the output. over here. Okay, so by default it is this, the same of your original one. The second one is over here. Okay, as you can see, you are getting the better waveform. Okay, the steady state is reached. Again steady state is reached, but the oscillations are being increased. Over here again steady state is reached, but the oscillations are there. Again the steady state is reached. Okay, so in order to get the desired value of the output, what we have to do, we have to take the value in such a manner that whether it is kp, ki, kd, or whatever it is, whichever controller you are using, you have to take your value in such a manner that it should be having the output which is stable one, and it is having a lesser settling time. Okay, so for that, this is your experiment number 1. Okay, sorry, experiment number 5. So first is p, the output of your p controller, output of means pd controller diagrams and its waveform, pi controller diagram and its waveform, and then pd controller. Okay, so then in that way, sorry, pid controller and its waveform. In that way you can compare the result of each and every controllers. Okay, so this was regarding experiment number 5. Thank you.